Hey everybody, welcome back to Around the Emirates podcast with Sara Mousa, where I speak to guests from across UAE about topics you want to hear about. Today I'm joined by the phenomenal Roberto, who is Executive Director of the Istituto Marangoni Dubai. Hello, Roberto.
Hi, Sarah. Thank you for having me. And sorry, today I give you a little bit of a challenge with my Italian name and Italian pronunciation.
It's okay. I do apologize. It rolls off the tongue so much that it's almost too much for me sometimes. But Roberto, I'm so excited to talk to you about all about the Institute. I know that it's the first accredited foreign institute or university in the creative fields in the UAE. Please tell me your story and what got you started in this industry.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. And it's a pleasure to be here to tell you a little bit more about myself and about Istituto Marangoni. I'm Italian and I grew up and studied at the University of Bologna and then in Milano. And then I decided after graduation to go and venture and travel the world. So I worked across different continents and countries. I started in Milano, then moved to Ireland, passing through Hong Kong, a decade in China, in Shanghai, and then since 2022 here in Dubai to, as you mentioned before, to roll out the project and open the 10th school of the famous Istituto Marangoni in Dubai. So yeah, for those who are listening, they are not familiar with this Marangoni. The school was founded in 1935 in Milano, and next year is going to be our 90th anniversary. So big milestone. Thank you. And we have schools, universities, and training center located in all the fashion, art, and design capitals around the world. So that's why we are here in Dubai. And we started in Milano, 1935, expanded then in London, Paris, Florence, Mumbai, Miami, Shanghai, Shenzhen, and Dubai. So a very, very extensive presence across the globe. But our mission is to enhance talents, so creative talents. We're not a generic university, but we specialize in creative disciplines. So mainly fashion, art, and design. By fashion, I mean fashion design, fashion styling, and fashion management. In design, we specialize in interior design, visual design, and product design, and then art not yet offered in Dubai, mostly in Florence, multimedia arts, curatorial studies, and etc. So I'm new to Dubai. I'm very happy to be here. It's very exciting. And of course, having had this experience across the globe, landing here in Dubai and finding even a more multicultural environment, it was very stimulating. And I think what is our mission is literally like to shape the future talents and leaders in creative disciplines here in the Middle Eastern region. And my background is in branding, digital retail, and consulting. I worked across the globe for 7-8 years in this field. And then I spent the past 8 years in higher education when Marangoni recruited me while I was still in China. So I started working with them, taking care of Asia Pacific and Chinese market, and then relocated here in 22. So it has been a great journey so far, and I'm very happy to share it with the audience.
Awesome. That's such a colorful journey that you've been on, and obviously having played such an important role in bringing a almost first of its kind university to the UAE, and yourself being new to Dubai. What would you feel has been your kind of biggest challenge, and how do you feel you've overcome it?
Well, there's been many challenges. Of course, the rollout of the project started way back years and years ago in 2017. Then COVID was in between, and then thanks, of course, to the great job of my colleagues in headquarters, my boss, and everyone, we started rolling out this project. And I was actually in lockdown in China. 2020 to 2022, and then I arrived here in June 2022, and I would say that this one was the main challenge, because we were opening in September, and then we had everything to do to recruit the team, to set up the operation, recruit the tutors. But thanks to the help of my amazing early team, let's say colleagues, we managed to recruit and get everything ready and started, and we opened our doors in 2022. Sometimes you start way back, and then when you're close to date, there's something in between that makes things more complex, but it has been an amazing journey. Of course, Well, I worked and I lived across the globe, but I always dealt mostly with one culture. You know, when you are in Italy, you're dealing mostly with Italian people. In Ireland, with Irish. I studied in Sweden and in the UK. So you deal a little bit with different people, and in China as well, Shanghai, Hong Kong. But here in Dubai, I have to say that I have to deal with so many different nationalities that is a learning curve for myself as well. It's not only uh, locals, but people from all over the world. My team is from all over the world. People from Lebanon, from Sweden, from Sudan, Jordan, and etc. We will have this September around 200 students roughly with 50 different nationalities and 70 tutors that are coming from 30 different nationalities. So is a real melting pot, and we need to mediate and of course find a common culture. But I think this is the beauty of Dubai, and this is the beauty as well of a university, of a higher education institution, where it is a place of cohesion, where everyone, you know, can express its own creativity and do what they love and what they like. We didn't face too many challenges, to be honest. Dubai is an amazing place to start this type of operation, and being a branch University of Milan, I would say that we have implemented quite smoothly, and we managed to achieve the license, as you mentioned before, to be a licensed university in the Emirates, awarding bachelor's and master's degrees. And as well, we operate and we offer training courses, starting from short courses, professional courses for upskilling, and intensive courses for reskilling. So there's a little bit for everyone, from teenagers up until adults and working adults.
I love like the two things that I love from what you're saying. The first is the fact that you're doing like you're so passionate about the way that you're shaping young minds, and I love how um just the fact that it's so inspiring to hear the way that you talk about educating young people, and the fact that you're offering such a variety of courses, short term, long term, and it's something so cool, right? The creative fields are something that you don't see every day. It's not something that you think that not everybody thinks that they could exceed in the creative fields, but to know that you are finding and molding the right talents is really inspirational. But I also love the fact that you're really infusing your kind of cross cultural experience into that. You're thinking about Sweden and China and Italy and everywhere else that you've worked, and you're really infusing that into what you do. And that brings me to my next question to you. You've lived
Yeah.
in so many places, obviously, like you're noticing all the different nationalities here. Has there been a specific experience that you feel has like kind of helped shape who you are and where you are today?
Well, of course, I feel like being geographically mobile and having worked in different environments, I think one of the skills, let's say, that I had to develop is human engineering. So being able to deal with all these different situations and being able to assemble teams. And I think something that was truly unexpected in Dubai, it was how fast the city was growing and how the city is today a destination not only for young professionals that want to relocate here, but as well for students. You would be surprised, but the majority of our students come from abroad, from all over the world. They're coming from South America, North America, Asia, Africa, Europe, and they can even transfer from other Marangoni, like from London, Paris, or Milano, and they are transferring to study in Dubai from time to time, because this was something that I was not expecting at the very beginning. But I moved to Shanghai. I arrived in 2008, the first time for work after the Olympics, and the city was moving. In 2010, after the Expo, the city was booming. And when I landed in Dubai, and I seen a city having the very same characteristics. So after the Expo, Dubai, you can confirm it was, and the Emirates in general were absolutely booming and becoming a destination, not only for tourism, lifestyle, but also for relocation to start a career or to study. And that's what we're seeing that is truly unexpected, that many people, many young students, age 18, 19, 20, they decide to relocate and make Dubai their home in order to pursue a degree or to take a short course or to upskill or reskill themselves in these disciplines. On top of that, I think something unexpected what we are doing compared to what we have been doing in the long run. It is the opening of new courses that are more regionally focused, which are fragrances and cosmetics. and as well interior design for luxury hospitality and retail. So these are two that at a group level from our headquarters and strategy, we decided to open, for example, fragrances and cosmetics in Firenze, in Paris, and of course in the Middle East, which is another region that has a big impact. So between the end of this year and next year, we'll be launching these new courses, and this Marangoni is one of the first in the world to, especially to tap into the fragrances and cosmetics with degrees dedicated. So I think is something as well unexpected for people that want to study.
That is so cool. I love the fact that you're doing something that I mean, I've never heard any university tap anywhere near into kind of fragrances, for example. And what's the age kind of group for that program?
We are always targeting the wider spectrum, so it really depends. In general, when we have short courses, they can be for teenagers, for young adults, or for working professionals with different seniority and different learning outcomes. On the other hand, we have the bachelors, which are the classic, let's say 18, 19 years old, entry level. They start with a foundation, then you specialize into your favorite discipline. Master degrees, of course, for those who have a master degree. And the other two interesting courses that we're offering are the intensive courses, which is a complete reskilling program. So we have people coming from IT background, physics, business studies, and etc. And come, I want to be a designer. And I decided I want to be an interior designer. I want to open my fashion label. And within 1 year, intensively, of course, everyday lessons, we managed to help them pursue their dreams. And I think this is also very important and gives us a lot of satisfaction.
So you just very beautifully allowed me to bridge to my last question with that last statement you just made. What would be your word of advice for those who are looking to go into the creative field, study the creative field, but might be a bit hesitant? And how would they be able to apply to your institute?
Well, the advice I would love to give it that is never too late, and to do something you're passionate about and to pursue your dreams. And sometimes life drives us in different directions, and we have different needs. But sometimes, you just have to embrace it and go for it. And we have a lot of beautiful stories of people completely changing their careers, maybe studying physics or mathematics, as I mentioned before, getting into an intensive course and then into a postgraduate education such as a master, and then going on and winning prizes, competitions, showcasing with their label in Milan, London, or Paris, or opening a design firm, designing furniture products, and doing everything. So I think this is what is empowering for us, making a change. And that's also the advice that I would like to give to the audience, and might sound a little bit simple like this over a podcast, but it's never too late, even for a short course, just to pursue your passion and go on with something you like.
I love that so much. I love the fact that you are the message that I'm getting from you is you're never limited in what your passion should be and what you can pursue. There's always time, even if it's a short course, it's something that makes you happy, something that just makes you want to do something different outside the box. Definitely, we should do that. And I would love to know how people like apply to the institute. Kind of what are the steps they need to follow?
Yeah, absolutely. People can apply on our website, istitutomarangoni.com, and then go on to Dubai as a school, and then submit or follow us on Instagram as well at Istituto Marangoni Dubai. Drop a message to our admission team and see. Like many courses, which are training programs, do not require any prior knowledge, while for degree program, of course, a series of prerequisite applies because it's a different type of education. But
That's so beautiful, though.
both of them are worthy, I think.
Like, it's so cool that you're offering the chance to people, whether they have a lot of experience, no experience, experience and stuff that is like kind of the opposite end of the spectrum. So I've really enjoyed kind of hearing your story today and understanding what is the Instituto, and how that story came together. And I'm just very grateful to be able to hear everything that you guys have gone through, and just congratulations on being able to establish yourselves in the Middle East. It's not an easy thing to do, but the fact that you have, training programs and certificates and long-term, short-term degrees that are opening up and coming soon is amazing. So congratulations on that.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Sarah.
Thank you for your time and have a great day. Bye.
You too. Bye-bye.